Welcome back to the channel, my friend. I'm John, and I'm going to be your host for this test ride. We're at District Harley-Davidson in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, they've got a nice dealership here. They got a lot of bikes. And today, my buddy Nick, he's one of the sales guys here, he's going to show us around the Tri-Glide, and I'm going to take one for a ride. So buckle up and enjoy. This will be my first time on three wheels outside of one parking lot excursion on a Can-Am Spyder. So I hope you enjoy. I'm going to give you all of my testing notes, what I feel, what I like, what I don't like on this test drive on a very chilly day. It is 36 degrees, and if you can see the American flag back there, it's blowing sideways. Ooh, yeah, there's that wind. We got 15-ish mile-an-hour winds, so it's gonna be a good time. Let's go check out the bike. All right, so we're here with Nick, and we're gonna let the bike warm up a minute. Apparently it had some trouble when it's cold out. 114 doesn't like regular dyno juice. But take us around the bike, Nick. Show us what's different from a touring bike like my Street Glide to the Tri-Glide. And the first thing I noticed was the parking brake down here.
So you've got the parking brake. Along with the parking brake, you do have the reverse function, which you can use when the bike is in neutral. With the parking brake off, you can hold the R button underneath the starter for about 3 seconds. You'll see the yellow R on the dash. And then after that, you push the R again and hold it for it to reverse back up as I...
Okay, so it's a two-step operation.
Other than that, it's going to be pretty similar in controls to any other touring bike.
Okay, and this one has RDRS. You can see the RDRS right there, okay.
Yeah, underneath of it, horn like normal, turn signals on the left and right, just like any other Harley or most other Harleys.
And it's got LED headlights. Yep, yes. It's got an LED headlight that's on. Okay, so we've got LED driving lights. This one could use adjustment. All right, look at that. Big tire on the front. So it's very similar, just push in the opposite direction of where you want to go.
Yeah, so...
Don't counter steer it.
Yeah, don't counter steer. Just kind of push in the direction you want to go. My biggest recommendation is look where you want to go. Because typically the bike will follow, or the trike in this case. You're not leaning, but you will feel some like shifting if you do some of the turns at a little harder than others.
Okay. So sort of you can lean your torso into it to counteract that?
Right.
Okay.
Right. So you can lean your torso in it. Kind of similar to how you might see people on a bike with a sidecar.
Okay.
So it'll kind of have that same thing, except your center of balance is going to be a lot more balanced on a trike than it is on a sidecar.
Right.
But that's also why if you don't have a passenger, you don't typically put a couple sandbags in a sidecar.
Oh, interesting. I've never ridden a bike with a sidecar.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you definitely want to have some sandbags in there or something to put some weight on it if you don't have passengers.
Gotcha. So other than that, just don't ball it up.
Right.
Okay. Any recommendation on the route?
Well, I'll actually be on another bike. I'll lead the route.
Oh, okay, cool. So Nick's gonna lead the route. I love it. You know, we've had bad lighting this whole time. We should really be like this.
Right.
See, now if we're like this, see, I'm a professional.
Right.
All right, so Nick's gonna lead the ride. I'm gonna follow. What are we at, a 10-mile loop or something? Maybe a little shorter because it's
about 5-8 miles.
Okay, so we're gonna get a short test ride. Awesome.
Right.
Sounds good. Thank you very much. Let's get on the bikes. Nick's going to get another bike. I'm gonna hop on the Tri-Glide. So this bike has the 114 on it. It's got all the standard accoutrement of a Harley touring bike. It just has an extra wheel. This is gonna be interesting. And I get to wear this fancy vest that you can't see because I only have one camera. I told them I wouldn't run 2 cameras like I normally do. I don't want to put anything on their bars. Don't want to risk scratching their bike. This windshield looks short. Yeah, it's not a whole lot taller than what's on my bike. Look at that. So that's a little bit shorter. That's a 8-inch Touring Freedom Shields. This is the standard Harley bike trike windshield. Okay, so I have a parking brake here, brake lever, clutch lever. We have RDRS over here. So we have traction control and all that stuff. Volume is muted, that's good. Bike has 10 miles on it, quarter tank of fuel, 14 amps, it's charging, parking brake is enabled, that's the red light. We have reverse there, turn signals. It's a standard Harley touring bike. I hope we do a couple of laps around the parking lot. You know what? From this vantage point, it just looks like I'm riding any other Harley touring bike. Interesting. I can see myself in the reflection. It certainly sounds like a Harley, and it's got a special warning on the mirror that three-wheeled motorcycles operate differently than two-wheeled motorcycles. So watch your butt or you're gonna flip the thing. Got it. Oh, you can see the steering dampener. That is so cool. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a steering dampener behind the front forks there. And then we've got the hard lowers. So we've got our Wind Pro. First thing, to release the parking brake, you push down on it and then let it come up. And the light goes out and then the bike will roll forward. I'm using the foot brake there. And then we'll use the other foot brake to put the parking brake back on. The bike doesn't roll. Nice. You're getting the in-depth Tri-Glide experience. Press the like button, press the subscribe button, do all the YouTube crap. All right, where's this guy with this bike? I'm ready to go. I don't know what he's picking. He's so cold though. He's like, oh man, this guy wants to take a test drive and it's barely above freezing. Actually, oh, it says 46 degrees. Sitting in the sun in a black bike. Yeah, sounds like a Harley should. Potato, potato, potato. I think while we wait, we should take this thing in the parking lot a little bit. Oh, that feels so weird. Oh, I can already see why people say that they are a bear to turn. At very slow speed, very easy to turn. I can see how it would take more work the faster you go. Let's try reverse. Let's try backing this thing in. So we're here. We hold the reverse button. Oh, gotta be in neutral. 1, 2. Oh, yeah. So it uses the starter as the reverse mechanism. Guess I can let out the clutch lever now. Clutch lever feels like it's pointed down for some reason. Very interesting. You can actually see the volts go down. That's crazy. Put it in first. I took a quick spin around the parking lot.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, I got tired of waiting.
Yeah, no worries.
Okay.
I put gas and a little bit of air in the tire.
Oh, good. Good fun.
Right. So, all set to go.
Yep. All right, here we go. We're going to go on the open road with this thing. I already find myself leaning into the corner. Turn signal on. I keep forgetting I have a handbrake. Whoa. Oh, yeah, feel that. Oh, yeah, you got to shift. Okay. Really wants to track any undulations in the road. Oh, yeah. He did say you were going to feel like you're sliding off, so we'll push here. Man, I don't know if I like this. Don't put your feet down.
Yeah.
Well, you do. I don't. Very interesting. The problem is I'm not using the handbrake. I'm just using the foot one because I think I'm on an ATV.
Right, right.
Yeah. Very interesting. We have the radio and all. We have the 2 fairing speakers I'm used to, but I'm also hearing audio come out of the back because we have rear speakers for the passenger to listen to all the tunes. It has speakers down there?
No, but you can add them.
Oh, okay. Man, you know what? It takes next to nothing to switch lanes. That's kind of nuts. You can feel the wind trying to tug at the bike, but at a running weight of what, 1,264 pounds, this thing ain't going anywhere. She's glued to the road, baby. Glued. There is a little bit of guesswork to figure out where the rear tires are because they stick out a lot further than like even the saddlebags on my Street Glide. Hey, we're in 6th gear now. Oh yeah. Plenty of power. Oh yeah, I expect plenty of power. I noticed that there's no heel shifter. It's a shame that Harley took the heel shifter out. Look at him leaning the bike. And I'm lugging the Tri-Glide. So when I went around that corner just now, I feel like the bike, the trike, whatever you want to call it, it kind of took a half a beat and then it set, and it's just like, nope, that's what we're doing. We're gonna settle down now. Yeah, like it's got instantaneous steering, but if you're doing any more than just a little bit of lane correction, then it really wants to take a beat, set, and then go. And this should be a road familiar to everybody that's been watching my channel. We're on Muncaster Proving Ground. I had no idea we were gonna go down this road today. But yeah, he wants me to test it out. He's got the right road. I'm very familiar with it, even though he's going faster than I am. Oh man, does that grip or what? I have no idea how fast I'm going. Yeah, so definitely any steering effort that is more than just a little bit is going to take some significant effort. Does that make sense? I don't know. All right, so coming up, we definitely have some significant steering effort that's going to be required to navigate this left-hander. It's not very sharp, but at our current speed, it might be, so we're going to slow down just a little bit and lean into the corner. No, we're not. We're on a trike. We're just going to give it a little bit of maintenance throttle and push hard on the right bar. I'm surprised at how easy it was to adjust to literally just pushing on the bar opposite the way you want to go. I've been counter steering for so long. I did grow up riding some ATVs a little bit, so maybe that helped. Tell you what, the view out front is just pure Harley touring. That's all you notice. That is weird.
Yeah.
I kind of like it. It's a lot more fun than I expected it to be. That steering effort, though, my God.
It's a little different.
Yeah. My bike, the steering effort's not nearly as high.
Right.
Yeah, that's crazy.
The and the Road Glide 3 was a little bit better because you don't have to wait on bars.
Yeah, I believe that. When you put it into a corner and you just kind of push on that bar a little bit, it instantly starts changing direction, takes about a half a beat, and then boom, it's set and you're just off to the races.
Right.
It's kind of wild. I almost feel like I'm pushing the front end a little bit.
Right.
And I did not feel like it wanted to go through that turn. It was like, nope, I'm gonna go wide, dude. Yeah, it feels like it wants to push wide, like I'm putting too much oomph on it. Oh, my hands are so frozen. I miss my heated grips already. The brakes feel just fine. They stop the bike in a normal amount of time. I don't want to crunch on them, but they feel great. Kind of like a Harley touring bike should. Oh, we got a green light. I almost put a foot down. I kicked my foot off, and I was getting ready to set her down. But I didn't. I'm better than that. I've adjusted to the three-wheel life. Hashtag trike life, three-wheel life. What's the right hashtag? Leave a comment below. Yeah, kind of does ride like a buckboard. All the forums were right. It's a very stiff ride. This thing has a solid rear axle on it. Oh yeah, see, it feels like it wants to push. Yes, it's definitely feeling like it wants to push. Trying to give it just not even the beans, but just a little bit of gusto through there. I have no idea how fast I was going. Whee! Track straight, brake straight, drive straight, stay straight up. It's a trike. Woo! Really jerks you when it reverse kicks in. I do like reverse. Wish I had reverse on my bike. All right, so now reverse light is on. Push the parking brake down. Leave it in neutral. Step off the bike gently. Not bad at all. What is that?
This is the police electric glide.
Oh, it's a police bike.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, no radio. It almost looks like the Icon Revival.
A little bit, yeah. I decided to pick this one because it's got the taller windscreen and heated grip.
Yeah, you were cold, weren't you?
Just my shins.
So for storage, you've got a trunk here and a tour pack here. Normal tour pack. It's got a box full of goodies and a little pouch with an owner's manual, I assume, and it's cloth lined. Ooh, nice. You've got the 4 speakers that I mentioned earlier. You've got 2 back here and 2 in the fairing. It's got handlebar mounted mirrors. We've got passenger floorboards, driver floorboards. I didn't quite like the pedal placement and the peg placement on this thing. And I can't seem to open the rear trunk, but it's got a rear trunk. Got your dual exhaust here. Very nice. Got taillights, fenders, wheels, lots of wheels. Got the whole 3 wheels. I especially like the headlight and the auxiliary lights there. That's cool. Little pinstriping action. That is a nice looking silver pinstripe. And then it's got twin cooled. So it's a twin cooled 114. So apparently you need 2 hands to open this thing. Push the button, pull it down. Perfect. And then you've got this cavernous trunk. Yeah, it's big. There's lots of room. All right, test ride over. You've heard all my notes. Nick was a heck of a leader for that. He can really hustle. That's a police bike, by the way. And yeah, he rides faster than I do, even though it's cold. And I had 3 wheels. But what did you think of the test notes? Nick, what did you think of my riding?
I thought it was good.
I didn't ball it up and I didn't cost him a lot of paperwork, so it had to be good, right?
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
So I want to say thank you again to Nick. Where our hands are frozen.
They are.
Godly. It's 36 degrees out, people. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the notes. If you have any questions or comments, leave them below. I will see you all in the next video, and I'm going to block his head with the video you should watch next. Don't forget your 2 mantras. 1, you have a 100% track record of making it through a bad day. And 2, do something nice for yourself every day. Maybe it's adding a wheel to your motorbike. Maybe not. I don't know. Your comment. Bye.